Good day. How are you, everybody? எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? So today the topic is, as you are seeing here, the career and education in fisheries, aquaculture, and nautical science. We have started this series basically to make the parents and as well as the students who want to pursue higher studies after plus two. Basically, what happens is many of the parents and the students today, they are not analyzing that what they want to study before they jump into some education or a career. So today we are going to combine my knowledge in the educational field and also my knowledge in astrology. So they both make a wonderful combination to give some kind of recommendations from our side, which career is better or which education is better for you, or which career path is better for you. So today we are going to talk about a course called as Fisheries, Aquaculture and Nautical Science. Okay. So what is this course is all about, and how is this particular course in terms of career path as well as for other matters? We are going to see that. So fisheries and this nautical science, there are a lot of career job opportunities in both the government and as well as the private sector. And the fisheries, what we are going to learn is basically about the catching methodology, the processing methodology, marketing methodology, and also conservation of fishes. So if you are choosing the fishes in your academic career and also want to make a career path, there are so many both as an opportunity as an entrepreneur, as an opportunity in government, and also the job opportunities in the private sector. So let us see today what are all the opportunities which are available for this particular subject, and also where, how it can be applied also. Now, if you can see these undergraduate and postgraduate courses in the field of fisheries and aquaculture, the degree of fisheries is a science degree, and you must have studied science as a curriculum till with biology until the class 12. So the selection process for the admission in various universities and colleges are through the university level exam. One is called as CUSAT, or the state level entrance examination. Then students, you can also apply for ICAR. So once you study BF Science, then you can also apply for MF Science and PhD if you want to upgrade your skills on the same topic on the masters and as well as in PhD level. Now the bachelor's courses are BFSC, which is Bachelor's of Fishery and Science, which is a curriculum of 4 years. Bachelor of Science with Industrial Fish and Fisheries is a 3 years course. BSc Fisheries is again a 3 years course. BSc Aquaculture is a 3 years course. So these are all the courses which are available. And the masters, you can do Masters of Fishery Science, MFSC, which is 2 years course. Masters of Science, you can also do 2 years course. And the Department of Fishery, you can also do the streams of aquaculture, biology and fisheries, coastal aquaculture and marine, with the specialization of MSc, industrial fisheries, fishery science and aquaculture, limnology and fisheries, marine biology and fisheries. So these are all the courses which you can pursue after your BSc. So how to apply? So to become an fishery and an aquaculture graduate, you have to pass an examination which is called as Indian Council of Agricultural Research, ICAR, which is a common entrance test. And for pursuing a master courses like MFSC from Central Institutes of India, you are required to clear all India level common entrance conducted by ICAR. Several universities also conduct the same. And before that, I want to give you some kind of universities which are giving academic qualification or academic education which is related to fisheries. One of the very good popular institutes called as Central Marine Fishery Research Institute, that is CMFRI, which is Kerala. Central Institute of Fishery and Education, which is in Versova in Mumbai. Cochin University of Science and Technology, which is again Kerala. So there are two universities in Kerala. Indian Institute of Technology, which is Kharagpur, which is also there, and which is IIT Kharagpur. Then you are having Osmania University, which is also conducting the course of fisheries. It is in Hyderabad. Osmania is a Hyderabad university. So you have 5 universities, which is giving you an option for studying fishery and aquaculture. Okay. Now, if you go to the other colleges which offer these courses are Fisheries College and Research Institute, which is in Tamil Nadu. Cochin University of Science and Technology, that is what is called as CUSAT in Kerala. Then Govind Ballabh Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, which is in Pantnagar. Vidyasagar University in West Bengal. Acharya Nagarjuna University. Nagarjuna is again a very good university, which is in AP, Andhra Pradesh. And Sri Venkateswara University, which is in Tirupati in Andhra Pradesh. So there are 2 institutes in Andhra Pradesh, one in Tamil Nadu, one in Kerala, and one in West Bengal, and one in Pantnagar. So if the moment you finish these courses, you can also apply for the post of instructors, research assistant, biochemist, biologist, technicians, and also you can able to apply the central government or state government for the post of inspector of fisheries, research assistant, sub-inspector of fisheries, assistant directors, assistant fisheries development officer, AFDO, fisheries extension officer, which is called as FEO, fisheries development officer, FDO. And there are other institutes in which they can appoint you, is called as Marine Development Export Development Authority, which is called as MPEDA, Export Agency, Export Inspection Agency, which is called as EIA. Then you can have Coastal Agricultural Authority, that is CAA, Food Safety and Standards of Authority of India, FSSAI, Fisheries Survey of India, which is called as FSI, National Institute of Oceanography, which is a very good institute, NIO, Indian National Center of Ocean and Information Services, INCOI is in Hyderabad. And also you can able to be self-employed after owning the degree. And if you want to go abroad, there are a lot of opportunities in the field of agriculture and fish and processing, export and import. Fisheries professionals are also in aquaculture sectors are welcome in African countries. So you are having a lot of scope here, and you can also become farm managers, exporters, traders, breeders, modern fishermen, and also aquaculturists, which can be of your choice. And the titles of your job could be of fishery biologist, fishery extension officer, fishery managers, fishery technicians, fishery observers, etc. Recruiters also can be from bank, food department, fisheries department, food processing departments, fish breeding farms, because don't think that all these areas, domains are being opened by the employers because they have such opportunities which are available. Because even in banks, they need the specialist in the fishes, in the studies of fishes. So fisheries. So, and when it comes to astrology, that is where we are coming into picture. Currently, I will also tell you that there are some institutes which are going to be closed shortly. The 1 second, I will tell you which are the examination which is going to be closed. Okay. If you have not applied for Central Institute of Fisheries, Nautical and Engineering Training, this examination will be closed on July 30, and you can apply for that course that is called a CIFNET, CIFNET. CIFNET is established in 1963 at Kochi, which is meant for training the manpower needs of ocean-going fishing vessels and that of the fishing industry by the government of India. Subsequently, a unit of SIFNet was established in Chennai in 1968 and another unit in Vizag in 1981 to cope up with additional requirements due to the expansion of fishing and fleet industry of the country. Since then, the SIFNet is serving the nation by producing the trained manpower requirements for manning the fishing vessels. SIFNet is the only national institute of this kind in the country to meet the training requirements of technical and certified personnel such as skippers, mates, engineers, engine drivers of ocean-going fishing vessels, which are stipulated in the Merchant Shipping Amendment Act, which is of 1987. SIFNet is also responsible for developing the required technical manpower for supporting the shore requirements. So, if your kids are very technical and they don't want very high qualification, they just want to finish some technical degree and want to enter into a government employment or a good organization, then this is also very good because they have some kind of a skill in their hand which you want to put them into use. These, and also they have a passion for swimming, they have a passion for oceanography, they have a passion for fishing, they have a passion towards these areas, then this is a very, very beautiful topic to pursue. And also there are a lot of opportunities in this field. Second, how astrology come into the support of the students is if these fisheries and aquaculture is completely dominated by Cancer, Rashi, and also Moon. It is a planet which is controlling this domain. So you have to see whether D24, that is Siddhamsa, this Moon is highly supportive to make the study possible, both post-graduation, undergraduation or any technical studies or higher studies or PhD, this Moon is in a good condition. And second, whether after finishing the course, whether this same Moon will be supportive for me to get a career. That is also very important. Because many people today, they finish some course for the purpose of studying, but ultimately when I'm asking what are you actually doing, there is a 360-degree difference. So some people are studying, for example, BCom, and they are going into a different trade altogether. For example, marketing. Then you should have studied marketing. I won't prefer then for commerce, right? So similarly, if you have studied commerce, either you have to go into the field of commerce or you should go into the field of accountancy or into the costing, etc. But if you are going in a different domain, that will create, first of all, you are actually not going towards your passion. Second, you had not analyzed your chart properly with the astrologers. So these are all the problems with today's kids as well as with the parents. We are ready to pay donations to the institutes. We are ready to pay very heavy fees to the universities, but we are not actually spending some time to find out what are all the career options which are suitable for their kids and make them at least appear for these examinations. Because unless and until you appear for this examination, you don't know what is your caliber. And most of the current trend is also denoting that many of the competitions, nobody is writing examination. Leave alone this thing. So at least you should write examination. That itself is not there. So these are all the problems of today's education system. So I thought of just giving a update about this particular study. So we will be continuing to give the tips of various studies which are available and how the planets and astrology will be responsible for giving the respective studies. And those who are watching the video can also ask related questions which is related to that topic which I am putting, whether my chart is suitable for this aquaculture and fishing, etc. Then I will be definitely answering you. Or you can ask for somebody, you can refer this video for your friends who are having a passion on this area and they don't know how to apply. And some people may require some help from the educational counselors like us. So these are all good punya actually. So the more good punyas which you perform, the more will be good in your life actually. Many students not even know or aware that where to study what. So this video I think could be very useful for all of you. And this educational series will continue. We will be putting a lot of videos in the future also, okay, with various domains released. Okay, thank you very much.